Hey, welcome back everybody. It's starting to warm up a little bit here. 2 weeks ago we had temperatures in the negative digits, negative 25, negative 30, negative 20. And it's windy today and we're reaching about 40 degrees, going to be 45 tomorrow, and we're starting to melt some snow. So my goal today is to use these guys, SnowPeelers. It's the brand. I think they're made in Canada. Snow removers for on roofs. I want to get that valley right there, I want to clean it out a little bit so it minimizes the amount of snow that's melting, possibly preventing ice dams. So I'm going to use the snow peels, remove snow, and then use the Kioti to clean up the sidewalk here a little bit. So stick around and we'll get to removing some snow with the snow peel. Okay, so you might be wondering, why does he have two snow peels? Well, I bought the first one, not this one, directly from SnowPeeler, from their website, snowpeeler.com, and I bought it last year and got the 20-footer. And after I used it a few times, I kind of regretted not getting the 30-footer right away. The difference between the 30-footer is, of course, it's got 10 more feet, but then it also has a kink. You can see that kink here. Allows for, when you're pushing it up, to kind of dig into the snow on the roof a little bit. So I had the 20-footer and the beauty of Facebook Marketplace. All of a sudden somebody posted a barely used 30-footer for use. It was on Facebook Marketplace within 10 miles of my house. Went and picked it up. And I actually haven't used it yet. I got it last year, but never used it. But you can tell it's barely used because the plastic runners here are barely even scraped up. So I've got multiple poles, got an extra tarp thingy, and we'll get them put together. So I think I'll start with the 30-footer first. Pretty simple. Slide it in, push the button down, it connects together. Everything is all parts and pieces are aluminum, nice and light, and then strong though too. Alright, so I'll get set up and start peeling some snow off the roof. Okay, there's two ways that the tarp can hook up. You either have it attached with a bungee onto the pipe on this end so that the snow will slide down and then slide out away from the building, or you can have the tarp just hanging and it'll slide up. I've got it connected so it doesn't hook on anything, but you can disconnect it so then it just kind of hangs off the edge of the building too. So I'm going to stick this up here for now, get the camera situated a little bit, we'll get started. I'm going to put one more pole in. Hold on a second. Alright. I think we're at 25 feet now. The biggest thing with these is as you can see, the snow kind of slides down the pipe. So you got to kind of pick up the pipe a little bit as it gets to the edge so the chunks break apart. see this snow that falls off the roof. I'm standing on it now. Turns into concrete. Some hard stuff. So I'm glad I got the tractor to move it, because in the past I used a plastic shovel or a snowblower to move it out, and that was a pain. One other tip that I have is when you have a full path made, when you're going up the consecutive ones, only do like 3/4, because then the heavier side will fall right off the pole. Watch like this. So I've got about half and 3/4 over right now. So the left side is going to slide right off, and you won't get hit in the chest by a chunk of snow. So about 3/4. And they all just tip right off. Those almost got me. As you can see up there on the roof is the mechanism for uploading these videos. Starlink. Once the snow melts, I'm going to try and lower it a little bit so it's not so high off the roof. But I can't get up there now. Oh, that one got me. Alright, so we got a little bit of snow in the driveway, and now we got about 3.5 to 4 feet of snow on the sidewalk, all from that roof and the peak line up there. I'm really impressed with the SnowPeeler. I really like it. Yeah, it's a little bit of an upper body workout on your shoulders, but it works really well. I never actually owned an Avalanche, but the SnowPeeler is, I think, is probably a little bit better quality. Everything's aluminum. There isn't any plastic parts on it at all, and I really like it. Definitely would recommend it to anybody who has the upper body strength to push it up the hill on the roof to get the snow off. Now we're gonna get the Kioti running. I'm gonna change the battery and the camera, and we'll get some of this snow moved out of the sidewalk and make a pile for the kids to play on. So we'll see you then. All right, quick tip on the when I know the bucket is level. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera or not, but on the level rod right there, I've got red tape, blue tape, and white tape. The middle of the blue tape and the white tape is where the pallet forks are level, and the bottom of the red tape is where the bucket is level. So whenever I'm going into a pile or something, I always line it up so that the red tape, when I'm using the bucket, is on top of the cylinder, and I know exactly that that bucket is then level at that point on the ground. So just a little nice tip for this particular tractor. Instead of cutting off the rod, I just put tape on it. I might have to add more tape in the future, but it works really well. Well, that was fun. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Playing on the tractor, a little bit of equipment, and playing with snow, which is really easy to move. It's nice and light, really easy to move with a tractor such as this, or any piece of equipment for that matter. This is actually one of the, when we first were talking about buying this tractor, this process I did today of shoveling the roof and then getting the snow out of the sidewalk was like one of the first things I thought of the uses I would get out of this tractor. And in the past, it was a pain in the butt, for that matter, using a metal scoop to push, scoop the snow all the way out in the driveway so I could use a plow to push it across the driveway somewhere else. Now I've got the tractor and I can just scoop it wherever I want to put it, and it really is slick. So I'm really happy I was able to get that done. I got a little bit of shoveling yet in the sidewalk to get the final cleanup done, but for the most part, the snow is gone. Now a minimal amount of melting on the roof up here in the valley. See, we got a little bit of ice coming over top of the rain gutters now. So that'll help that out for a lot for these warm phases, and it's gonna be great. I really am happy with this tractor so far. Hopefully in the very near future I've got a review video, I guess I'd call it, about this Kioti CK3510 SC. I've got about 50-60 hours on it now, and I'll get the video out about it here pretty soon, but it'll come with time. So hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Be safe, be healthy, be good, and enjoy the warm up and the nice weather. Thank you. Bye.